In my new book with Penguin, Poverty Proof: 50 Ways to Train Your Brain for Wealth, I cover some ideas about how you can position yourself as an expert and raise your value. Now here's one that's a little abstract, and it's not going to work for a great number of people, but it might work for you. I start by asking the question, can you go where what you do has more value? Or in other words, could you simply relocate to another city or even another nation and work there for a while on the grounds that what you do is perceived as more valuable there? Now here's another little thing that you might consider doing, and this one is particularly useful for professionals in my world and who have a similar set of dynamics to me. I don't have to live where I work. I can go in and speak or train at an event and then go back home again. Speakers are blessed in that sense, but not uniquely so. There are many professionals who enjoy the same dynamic. So let's take this as an example. One of the most expensive cities on earth is Sydney in Australia. Let's say, for instance, that you've identified working in Sydney as a great idea. That's where your target market is. That's where you want to go and position yourself as an expert. All right, good. But earning in Sydney and taking it back somewhere else might be a better idea. Just take, for example, a city like Adelaide. It's a few hours flight away from Sydney. It is one of the top 10 cities in the world to live in terms of living standard, but on average, the cost of living is over 20% lower. Now that means if you had to go and do what you do in Sydney and then simply fly back home to Adelaide, you would be earning large amounts of money and you would be amplifying the effectiveness of that money because your cost of living would be lower. As I said, that's not going to work for everyone, but it does work in the case of some experts. Could it work for you? Put some thought into that one. It could change your financial trajectory.